I'm Kan Chen, a licensed acupuncturist and a certified Chinese herbalist.
Hi, Ken. Where does T-cell exercise come from? How does T-cell exercise work?
Today, I would like to explain simple form of T-cell exercise and how T-cell exercise can help us strengthening our immunity. T-cell exercise is created by my teacher, Mr. Gu. Mr. Gu integrated his background, which are ancient Chinese Taoism Qi-Gong and the traditional Chinese medicine, with Western human anatomy to invented the exercise. Mr. Gu had taught T-cell exercise to cancer patients and low immunity people for many years at Greenwich Hospital, Norwalk Hospital, Whittingham Cancer Centers, and many senior centers in Connecticut. Patients and the people were excited to learn the exercise and love the result. Local newspapers wrote articles to introduce Mr. Gu's exercise in cancer center and hospitals. Local newspapers also mentioned Mr. Gu's exercise helped patients to improve functionality of immune system and promote overall health. This is the story of my teacher, Mr. Gu. Let's talk about ancient Chinese Taoism Qi-Gong. Taoism Qi-Gong is not only focused on moving muscles, but also focused on stimulation. Many moves in the Taoism Qi-Gong involve tapping muscles, rubbing skins, stepping foot, stretching spines, and biting teeth. These moves create vibrations to stimulate our bone marrow and the inside organs. Moreover, the exercise is also stimulate our nerve functions to improve the connection between brain and our nerves. Regarding Western human anatomy, T cells are part of our white blood cells. T cells can recognize and clean virus-infected cells as well as cancer cells. Therefore, sufficient healthy T cells are very important to our immune functions. If there are low T cell counts or T cells are not healthy, which means no response to virus, pathogen, and cancer, we won't feel well. T cells are from our bone marrow and develops in our thymus gland, where it's located behind breastbone or sternum, between two lungs. The mature T cells primarily stay in lymph nodes. By practicing T cell exercise, we can stimulate bone marrow, nerve, blood flow, and lymph nodes to help thymus gland producing high quality of T cells to strengthen our immunity. I'm licensed acupuncturist. Acupuncture involved thin needle to stimulate certain points linked unwanted symptoms. The main idea is the same. Stimulation is key point. I suggested my patient practicing T-cell exercise every day for dealing with coronavirus pandemic. Here is the example for my patient. In March, my patient contacted me. She felt chest tightness, whole body muscle soreness, and a mild cough, but no fever. Her primary care doctor considered she may have coronavirus infection. The doctor scheduled a virus test in the hospital. I told the patient T-cell exercise online. The first time after practicing the exercise, her chest tightness and the muscle soreness immediately reduced. She felt much better. She practiced the T-cell exercise every day. My patient reported her symptoms got better each time after practicing the exercise. Later, the virus test in the hospital was negative. She still practiced the T-cell exercise for strengthening her immunity. How T-cell exercise can improve the immunity and reduce virus infection symptoms, I will explain later. We mentioned T cells are from our bone marrow and develops in our thymus gland, where it's located behind our breastbone or sternum. Mature T cells primarily stay in the lymph nodes. Therefore, we have to stimulate bone marrow, lymph nodes, and the thymus gland. Besides, we need to stimulate our nerve and the blood flow to improve their functions. There are 5 moves in a simple form of T-cell exercise. The first move, we step foot on the floor, stretch spine up, and lift elbow forward. Stepping foot on the floor and stretching spine up, we create vibration in the bone marrow and the spine. There are many lymph nodes in the armpit area. Lifting elbow, we can exercise our lymph nodes. The first move is to warm up our bone marrow and the lymph nodes for the further stimulation. The second move will stimulate our spleen and our liver. Our spleen is in the left side. Spleen is a filter to the blood. Spleen can also clean aging blood cells. Liver is on the right side. Liver can do detox process in the blood, stimulating spleen and the liver. We can help body to produce healthy blood cells. The third move is to stimulate our bone marrow. We make fist and tap on the side. In the meantime, we stretch spine up by teeth. Actually, we create vibration to stimulate our bone marrow and organs inside. The fourth move, we tap and rub on the upper breastbone area. We are stimulating nerve and blood flow surrounding thymus gland to help thymus gland producing high quality of T cells. The last move is to stimulate lung function. We inhale and exhale deeply. In the meantime, we step foot on the floor. It can help us to increase lung capacity and strengthen lung functions. From the explanation, we understand T-cell exercise can help us strengthening immunity and reducing coronavirus symptoms. Therefore, I encourage you practicing T-cell exercise every day and share it to others for helping more people.